Hello, everybody. To Sunday, the new, I guess, currently spooky Sunday. Ooh, spoopy. Sorry about yesterday. I was just, thank you, I know. Not in a good mood. After spending like an hour and a half going to get pizza because I had to cancel my card that morning for the fraud and then spending too long getting home. It was just a lot. So, yeah. But we're here, and for a new game, the Seance of Blake Manor. I have seen like the first hour and a half, question mark. I discovered this game because Gab played it on her channel, and it looked super interesting, and then she never played any more of it. So I decided to buy it and actually play it for myself to see what the hell happens in this game. So it is a spooky game, full horror. I don't think it's gonna be too gory or anything. Just, spooky. So be aware of that. Yes, let us start a new game. I believe it is fully voice acted too, which will be nice for me.
Mr. Ward!
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Dean. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out if you find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you. There's no one else to turn to. I hear you are an honourable man, a steadfast investigator, and, perhaps most importantly, godly. I pray for the girl that this is true.
Better not turn into the Wicker Man. Day 1.
Evelyn Dean, daughter of the slumlord, Rupert Dean. I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her father. Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement in my brother's death. I suppose that too will become clear in time.
Okay, I can move with Wassad. I'm just gonna use keyboard and mouse. Press shift to run, control to talk crouching. Okay.
Hello? Is somebody there? What in hell?
I can't. I'm seeing things. I'm not gonna do the accents. The lateness of the hour and the long day of travel must have my nerves on edge. Still, perhaps I will ask. Press 2 to access records. Records contain a catalog of all evidence Ward has gathered during investigation. Some evidence can be examined or analyzed for further information. Examine your hiring letter, for example. And then I get the whole thing, because since you're a concerned party. Because this should not be a super intense game. Damp garment. Something in the fountain where I thought I saw that woman. A shawl? Time does pass, obviously, when I investigate stuff. Got a bad feeling about this place. Luckily, it's only in times of minutes, not hours. For the moment, at least. I should check with the front desk for any information on Miss Dean's whereabouts. Time is of the essence, so you're to solve the mystery of Blake Manor. Time advances with order interacts with objects and characters. Until midnight tonight to resolve the mystery of Miss Dean's departure. You'll be free to further explore the manor in the coming days. Yeah. The real kinds of jack-o'-lanterns, too. So they used to be made out of turnips. They're terrifying to behold. There's nobody around. I can ring the reception bell or spend a moment taking the place first. One for my map. Locked in mystery. Should investigate it. Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provide information. Leads provide guidance. Selecting connection with context. Why the two are connected. Fireplace, drinks. Oh, I can go in here right away. Okay. Empty luggage of the hotel's guests. Because there is a piece of luggage. Strange occurrences. Fallen luggage. What happened here? Is it this one? Yeah. Oh. Speaking of, time to turn on the fan. And there's a save and a quick save. I should just save now. Grand Seance on October 31st, 1897. Bing! 1 minute to ring a bell.
Yes?
Hello, I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
I see. We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken. Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you in. I'll send words that her room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight. But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
Tunk. Miss Dean signed the registration book a few days ago. It's a lot of names here I'll sign within the last week, more than I thought there'd be. Excluding myself and Miss Dean, there's 17 others currently staying in the hotel. Only one guest is signed in with an X, meaning that this gathering has an unusually high literacy rate. Person X and Father Lorcan Sino signed in after Miss Dean reportedly went missing. I should examine the... Oh, there's more to examine. Okay. Oh, date. Guest sign-in times. Record of who arrived and departed when. I noticed Miss Dean did not sign out. No, there's a little scribble there. Okay, that's everything. Good to know. It lets me know.
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
The seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Indeed. The, seance. I noticed the Miss Dean's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Dean?
It is. Rather, it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer. Were you hoping to meet her?
I was. She's, left already?
She has, yes. Can I help with anything else?
You can engage in conversation with characters by discovering evidence from your records. Certain responses reveal new information. Accessing hobbies will consume time to discuss evidence. Oh, it doesn't do this. It looks like it counts in trouble with the event. Seance is the first of its kind. Seemed prudent to put some expense into the event. What makes a seance distinct from any other? I like his mouth is moving. I wonder if there is supposed to be voice lines. Well, I simply run the hotel and I would not be the best source of an in-depth information, but I would try my best. Typical seance only allows limited communication with a ghost, limited in that a medium is needed, a host, a device, etc. It's believed that at the right time of year, with the right collection of people gathered, a more direct form of communication could be achieved. So these people have been gathered here at Samhain, when and where the veil is thinnest, to see if that is true. As I say, that is the belief. Whether you believe it, Mr. Ward, is up to you. Cracking glass. You'll think you're quite mad, Mr. Barley, but I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. He shared that our facility has a full laundry and nothing is washed in the fountain. Perhaps you saw a bang night? I'm gonna try my best with all the Irish words. I'm not gonna be great. I know Samhain. I was very into Celtic things as a teenager. Some people had horse phases. I had a Celtic mythology phase. Not gonna be perfect, though. It would be fitting for this time of year and the gathering here, though unfortunately Frodo's clothes are being washed. I mean, Banshee is what we would call it in America. I think Benai is the original pronunciation. Obviously, there are words for it, and we just call them Banshees because we're English speaking. But one of the things about those is they're wash the clothes of somebody who's about to die soon. Or one variation of it, at least. Are you very busy? I notice you're holding your pocket watch there. Events do not run themselves. It and the manor's success depend on tight scheduling. Did you happen to drop your glasses? It is nothing, sir. They're serviceable. I'll have them replaced after the event. Are you alright, sir? Do you look rather perturbed? I'm perfectly fine. My mind is on the hotel and the event, of course. You mentioned the telegraph machine is down. It is. Likely the storm shorted the battery. Terrible timing. I need to wire up the replacement, but have had no luck. Off the grounds and look in the morning. I'm noticing some strange goings on around the manor. Don't concern yourself. I suspect most occurrences are a matter of exaggerated stories among the guests. Anything else? Well, it's an old house. No harm has ever come of its tricks. Okay, I'm not sure there's anything else I really talked about. I guess I have 3 more things to do. How can you tell me about the manor? Well, it was built in the mid-1600s on land awarded to Edward Blake for his partner in the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland. It has since been passed down through the generations of the Blake family and has survived any number of tragedies. Marquis Jonathan Blake is the latest in the line to hold the title, with him and his son, young Master Walter, being the last 2 members of the line. It was the Marquis' initiative to open the manor as a hotel in 1870 to pull a place through the difficult post-famine years. That's all I could say, though I suspect there's more information in the library should you care for more. Is there much to do outside the manor? Refreshers can be requested in the patio. My neighbor guests enjoy walking the grounds. There's a hedge maze to enjoy. Mr. Hunter also offers horse riding sessions. Those who believe they are now booked out. They're asking if there's anything outside the grounds. No. Galford, the town you took to Carisham, is our closest point of contact. Sure, you'll find the hotel offers everything you could need during your stay with us. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are served in the dining room. There's a well-stocked library, a bar, and a drawing room for relaxation, which includes a variety of games and records for your entertainment. Sadly, the bathhouse is closed at this time of year. The water's too cold to heat. Usually, we have a telegraph room for communication. I'm sure it will be repaired soon. Like, I'm almost done talking. I'm sorry about the late hour. Misjudged the time needed for the journey. It happens often enough, though usually not so late in the day. Our driver knows the routes well. He's shortened your return trip. Keep that in mind, thanks. You may deposit your luggage on the rack to my right. Our porter will then bring you to your room when ready. I don't think I
need nothing else. Thank you.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room, and I'll be back to show you to it shortly. Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
Before interacting with items, you can progress the navigation. See which objects you can interact with. Hold down space to enable detective vision. So I know I need these. Sure. Middle Eastern. Assess rotor for the next days. Timetable. Case of cruises here. Okay. Tick tock, tick tock. Let's look at activities. Welcome luncheon. 4 observations we had here. Oh, mass ball. Down here. Sunday there's silent dinner. Grand seance. Talk till daily. Drawing room located in the west quarter. Information on talks will be posted outside each room each morning. As soon as I'm following these instructions, what's the credit output voltage? Sorry, 6 volts. Okay. Set the right voltage to power the telegraph machine. It's the right number of discs in the right order. Okay, voltaic battery with an output of 4 volts. 1, 2, 3, 4? I'm guessing it goes by gold, the copper disc. Okay. So, copper disc, electric sync of 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually, well, I should save. Yes, options. I'm gonna turn my mouse sensitivity down a little. Camera sensitivity. Controls. Nope. Graphics. There, that feels much better. Okay. It sounds like there's someone on the other side. Yes, it's the manager. Hey, I fixed your telegraph machine.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it. Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me. You shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
Okay. Now I remember. Yes, should act quickly. Character location pointer which will be viewed on the map. And press 4. This map yellow arrow indicates where a ward is. You can also see where other characters are. Characters should be positioned every hour, so be sure to keep an eye on the map. New areas will be added as the manor explored. Okay. Quick. I want to determine we're running out of time. Yes, means to approach letter on a stash strange must be standing a sign. I wonder if this is not signature in the sign in book. Yes. Oops. There we go. Woo! Okay, press make hypothesis to open the hypothesis panel. Complete a hypothesis by filling the missing words using keywords gleaned from evidence. Press consider to determine if you are correct. This does not take time. Misty's departure letter is forged. Not if. I know what happened here.
So, Miss Dean didn't leave the hotel, and somebody wants us to think that she did. But who? Can I learn anything about the culprit? Yes, this is true, but it seems likely that all the staff and guests would. Of course, educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland. The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Dean.
Facts about the culprit. Completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mysteries and finding Miss Dean. So each successful hypothesis will reveal facts about the culprit. Information you know about the culprit will appear on the panel to the left. It is used as a store info to limit suspects. For now, it's time to get some rest.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
Crap. Nope, crap. Let me. Climb out. Don't want to get caught in there. It's game over. I remember that.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready. Mr. Doyle has taken your luggage ahead.
Okay. Draw and dark hair should ornate this be Egyptian. Curious. Black reads the Lady Wilhelmina Blake.
This room's yours, sir. Number 4. Well, this is your room, sir. Breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the East Wing dining hall. Nice chance to meet your fellow guests, that. Oh, I also put your luggage inside, sir. Anyway, sleep well and all that.
Unusual Celtic cross. Sunken red eyes. Something's irritating them. Shaky hands. Alright. Oh. Lots of people already. Oh, there's a basement.
Well, breakfast is served. Nice chance to meet your fellow. Oh, I also. Anyway.
Okay, he's not going to talk anymore. Time to end the night. I like that you get little crackles from the fire. I want it a little better than this. Options. 25. There, that feels better. Guide to local flora and fauna. Though the locale in the question seems to be the north of England. Nothing else to do here for now, I believe. I solved my first mystery, sort of. And, this is different. I wonder if I actually needed to hold down my mouse for that. Or if it would have opened on its own. Or if I just need to do the symbol. That was a handprint. The walls are bending in. Okay, so I do need to click and hold. just in case that's how that needs to go. I don't remember if I can cross over or not on locations. Okay. Perfectly normal. Hi, Crow. Okay. So I can't I can sort of cross over. Hey, it's the logo for the game. Yeah, so sorry to turn down. Eight a.m. That's so late. No, 7 a.m. No, that's 8. Yeah, 5, 6. Yeah, 7, 8.
Oh, my head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream? So vivid. Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event seance.
Because that's not worrisome at all.
Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd. What on earth was that?
Ah,
How
Dead
fast
bird.
must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Dara.
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all he had to do was hit the wrong part.
Stable Master and Groundsman, Mr. Dara Hunter. Given the attire, he is likely Father Lorcan Snow. The Whispering Woman and a One matching pair signed in at the same time. Mrs. Victoria Lau and a Miss Ivy McLeod. I don't know why I did it that way. McLeod.
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Marquess. I would have said Marquis.
Sirs, it were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Kaylin Joyce, the housekeeper.
Sorry, Marquess.
Miss Murphy?
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
Miss Murphy, the cook.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
Sorsha, I think is how you say that name. The Marquis of Dune. I'm gonna keep doing it Marquis. I took French for most of my life. It's gonna be Marquis. Marquis of Dune, Jonathan Blake with the boy in that painting be the master of the house Walter. The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone then? Everyone except Miss Dean, of course.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Wait. Some decorum, please.
Aw, perhaps listener Rory and Fia Callahan. I know how to pronounce that one. That's the name of my cat. One of our cats. We named her Fia.
Ha! She said far worse about me, and it all true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
Mr. O'Finn, he wasn't in the sign book. He must be the X.
A bad omen. And it didn't show up in your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Show some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line? Or is your dynamic the other way around?
I feel like there should be a woman here.
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Skerritt, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect.
Is there a need to prove yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Huh?
Oops. Etienne Toussaint. French accent. He's like, maybe it's just Toussaint then. Cathal O'Meara. Also, a distracted man must be Cathal. Catha? I want to pronounce the L. And none of those remaining women, lady to the right looks more like a Barbosa and the other a Quinn.
Speaking of late arrivals.
Again, we have people missing. Oops.
Who was
Little
on yours
bug.
first?
They're all looking at me. This is Toussaint, by the way. I remember that from Gap's playthrough.
This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up.
Saved by the bellboy. Seamus. One of these people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance, but who are they all? They're all here for the seance, and some of them know one another clearly. They all know one another. Am I clearly an infiltrator? Can't think on that too much, or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is this job. All I can do is the job. Investigate for vanishing and probe into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and their reasons for being here, the better chance I have in finding her. I should make a record of their movement. It might be helpful to know what their plans are and when their rooms are free.
Un moment. Monsieur? You'd be Declan Ward, correct?
Oops.
Allow me to even the playing field, huh?
Hopefully this is just temporary.
I'm Etienne Toussaint, a debunker of fraudulent mystics. And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Oh. Cited psychical research symbol. Yeah, this is not great. I'm at restart. Crest which reads Society of Psychical Research. Oh, there's another one. Notebook in pocket. Remember, I just got close to hand. Because I need to be able to see people. Oh, all illustrations discovered. Okay. Hello. I'm gonna finish talking with him, and then I will save and go back to the main menu and load back in, and hopefully that will fix this. Do you always carry that notebook with you, Mr. Toussaint? More often than not, there's a lot to record, bested on a chance to something fragile like memory. You agree, no? I've seen you making notes in your own journal. Oui? You know me, sir? Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you truly are the man I have read about. Have you noticed anything strange happening? I have noticed handprints on my mirrors. If it were cold, not the strangest thing, or at least I have seen stranger than my work. You think the seance claims could be true, that they can actually summon a ghost and talk to it directly? You asked the wrong man, monsieur. But many things are considered impossible until they were done, no? I have witnessed many strange things in my line of business. From what I know of her, if it can be done, then Mademoiselle Montavani can do it. I asked, what does that crest you're wearing indicate? It's the aim of the Society's psychical research, grouping of curious individuals who try to apply academic rigor to paranormal situations. Is it mixed set? Some believers, some skeptics, some in between. But I find it suits me to have some like-minded people to share my work with. Searching out fraud must be easy to work at events such as this. In what way, monsieur? Then it's a seance. Surely everyone involved in running it is a charlatan and the rest naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur, many of the guests are true magical practitioners, but at a gathering such as this, there's likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of more vulnerable attendees, those who merely believe. You suspect someone, then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. Attendees and staff have their own problems to be solved. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover the relationships with Dean and their own reasons for attending the seance. You've gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. For solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint to find out what your deductions have revealed. Okay, is that... form hypothesis. Our goal is investigating a guest for fraudulence. What if? I know what happened here. Yeah. Oh.
It seems.
Oh, game froze. Oh, game crashed. Hopefully autosave did some good stuff. Aha!
I'm alone. You would be alone. I am and
There we go. We can see him now. Where was the last one? Oh, that was the only two. Okay. I just gained proof that will discredit them. Okay. To coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence. What if I know what happened here? Like I said, I know this little part.
On a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Confront! Goal is to curse me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
Right. Excellent. I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, Detective.
So, you do know who I am?
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas? As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson. I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt. But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence.
More people
Here,
disagree with
take
that.
this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something that proves the case. Of this, I'm sure.
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence here quiet? No? You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided. Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour. Yes? Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
And how do you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No, no use for one. Drudgery is an oral tradition, so I never got much into the writing. A hole would serve me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
No. I was planning on taking some notes. I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No.
Oh, well, you'll excuse me then.
Ben doesn't write, and I didn't see his name on a book. He must be the person who writes his name with an X. I'll make note of that. I'm investigating the characters' movements across the weekend. This information learned by asking people, searching rooms, listening in on conversations, and more. Added to the timetable. As you learn more, the timetable will be populated. Characters will appear in the map each hour. You know their schedule for that time slot. Reminders can also be set so events aren't missed. So that's nice. Away. The walled garden. Okay. 18, 19. Nothing happens when it touches it. It feels surprisingly cold. Crackle. It's Erickson's schedule for the weekend. I noted her moments on my timetable. That is quite an ugly dress. What is this? A mixture of morphine and scopolamine. Heard this concoction being used to sedate people. Is it for her own purpose, her own use, or something more sinister? Book by Mr. Toussaint, Frauds and the Methodology, Volume 2, and has several pages bookmarked. Okay, that's the only one. It says targets. Miss Dean's name is circled. Tarot cards. I can't see anything special about them. What's the combination for this, I wonder? I do not remember. Remains of a letter from a contact telling her that she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Book on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a spiritualist society.
I'm running out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
I think that's it, what the password is. Really? Hermetic Order Golden Dawn. Ah, that was it. Small stones with runes roughly carved into them. Rich red candles. Something about them leaves me uncomfortable. Some ancient looking pages. Illuminatus Magicus Consumatio. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you will take their power. Candle, a knife, bog oak, everything required to carry out the ritual. But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. Oh, there's one more observation. Oh, the circle. Place the sedated victim inside the ritual circle. This looks like a ritual to eat the heart of a person and steal their magical abilities? Good God, you can't honestly mean to go ahead with this. I can just do that to skip the animation. Current focus. Act, profile, Mrs. Erickson. Okay. I was like, he should be back here.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Discovered a listener with the name of guests on it. Interesting, but doesn't prove anything itself. List of marked her fraudulent ways. A list of something more who could stay on this alone. Your name was marked off. How insulting. List of people she does not like, maybe? Evelyn Dean's name was circled. At the top was written targets. Interesting. Speculation, yes, but perhaps it is that I do not use magic, whereas Mademoiselle Dean, she is rumored to be a studied woman. I found a scrap of paper indicating that Mrs. Erickson is a pariah. I thought that might be interesting. It does, but a scrap, you say, is the page complete? Is she named on it? She is not. Then it will not suffice. I do not think we can convince anyone it isn't a forgery, however real it might be. Found a ritual in her room. It talks of eating a person's heart to steal their magical abilities. Surely this is nonsense, sir. Such a thing cannot be real. What's more, she cannot intend on doing this. That is ominous, rather too ominous. Certainly such a ritual exists. Do they work? I cannot say. Would she do it? Madame Erickson is a fraud, monsieur, but I have trouble believing her capable of such a strange act. You'll no doubt find many here studying strange things. But reading a book on sacrifice is not the same as performing. If you know this is her plan and not academic in nature, then she would need to confess. She is unlikely to confess to you, to me, but to you, perhaps. What sort of proof would suffice? Any number of things. Catching them in the act, of course, but a record of their methods, letter admitting they're faking it. Any confession would do if witnessed by somebody standing. Sure, you will know when you see it. I might need to go talk to her.
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward, Miss.
Mrs. Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly. I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself, however. It's the Rosicrucians, I believe. I'm that sort of nerd. Costume jewelry, originally sort women spirits, just to show women. Nervous energy. She hides it well, but she seems uncomfortable. For what reason? Okay. Goal is to consume the magical abilities of, actually that should be hard, of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities. What if, I know what happened here. Yes, but I've seen this bit.
Intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
However, this is about the part where Gab stopped playing.
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
Confront! Cohen's in the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities.
How could you possibly... Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings? Bad news for both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you? Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why? Am I to be punished in this life and then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing? Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
The same desperate both she wants to stop. Maybe Mr. Toussaint will have some idea.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers. She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her. To the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another ear.
What? No, it can't be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder, especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much. She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor. I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin. My record shows she certainly coined enough of that in her time. As for you and me, Monsieur Warner, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me. And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the seance out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
Mystery solved! Woohoo! Now the information needed on Miss Erickson will also ensure she does not do something terrible. Gauge decreased and the light went out as soon as Mr. Toussaint decided he was no longer attending the seance. What exactly is that device monitoring and why? Maybe I should go convince another guest to avoid the event and see if this occurs again.
Excuse me, sir. Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward?
Yes, that's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
Hmm? By who?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
What is this? A journal? There's Mrs. Dean's name on it. What's inside? How did this get here? No postmark, so it came from the hotel itself. But from who? Regardless who sent it, I should read the thing. Sunday the 24th, she talks to her rival at the manor. Everything seems to go smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as was her signature. What are these 4 symbols beside the word supplies? Monday the 25th, see she bumped into somebody who was not pleased to see them, so she was to name them on the following page, but that information is now missing. Tuesday the 26th, the night she went missing. She speaks a feeling of dread. She has doubts she will sleep that night. Her writing has become more erratic since she arrived at the manor. Sigil with a dream scrawled next to it. I saw this in my dream. Did she dream it too? What does this mean? We have the same dream. What does it mean? Has anyone experienced anything similar, I wonder? If I can find even 3 people with similar experiences, I could be sure there's something here. Oh, and then the torn page. Seems some pages were torn out. Left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps the message on the reason for being here. Maybe I can find something related to that. That'll always be useful by searching her room. But in which room was she staying? Okay. Yeah, I need to go back to her.
Mr. Ward, surely we have nothing left to discuss?
Mrs. Erickson, we need to talk.
This had best not be about my personal affairs again. Why don't you do us both a favor, Mr. Ward, and stop interfering? What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
That's not a bad point. Perhaps you'll be more interested in what Mr. Toussaint has to say. Shall we go to your room then? Or would you rather discuss this in the open?
Yes, my room, sir.
So you've read the notes and understand your situation. Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong. But if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path. And Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool. I wanted so much to be special. To have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that. If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite. But he wins. I forsake this ritual. And I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoying what I will never have. I hope they see their ghost and more. So much more.
And now I'm in completely new territory for me. I don't even think Gab showed that cutscene there.
Now, I would really like to be left alone. I have a lot to think about.
Ooh. That's right, the gauge decreases people's plans for the seance change. Still unsure of the device's purpose, but my gut says I want this as decreased as possible by the seance. Good to know. Seance is directed like Miss Erickson, then Miss Dean may be in more danger than I realized. I was able to make her see sense, but I doubt that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud, an unrepentant sinner with no regard for the harm caused by her pursuit of power. How many desperate people has she cheated to get this far? Can she atone for what she's already done? That is, if she realizes she needs to. Regardless, she is no longer my concern. Okay, but she supposedly knows where Miss Dean is if she's the one who kidnapped her. Okay. Escape. Okay, I got hers. She is the medium. Five reminders left. It's not quite breakfast yet, so let's try talking with him. Hi. Analyze you first. Ornate belt. Wild hair and beard. You looks to be learning a hermit's life. Crown, rough made of around wood and leather. Where is the last one? Oh, there it is. A staff, a yew branch with the simplest ornamentation, but he carries it proudly.
Ah, there you are now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but do I know you?
No, no, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
You have me there, sir.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller protector of these lands.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the seance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the seance, but not for it. I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up. What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess. These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands they can do what they want to them? It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Have you witnessed any strange occurrences? There's a whispering coming from my fireplace. That's strange enough for you. Probably just the old chimneys, but sounds like it's asking home. Your thoughts on the seance? Oh, very excited to talk to a ghost. I'm sure the dead have lots to say. Oh no, my God isn't real. I wasted my life. So-and-so didn't show up for my funeral. Riveting. I'm more interested in the mad fellows who think death is more interesting than life, and the stupid things they'll do to prove it. Any plans for the weekend, Mr. Hofen? I'm told there's a big party on later. I'll go to that, I guess. Fancy dress. I reckon that means they'll dress like me, and I'll dress like them, no? Told there's proper history, good history in the garden, so I'll go there when it's bright and then head off to the bar when it's dark. One of the hedgerows after lunchtime, I think. Go get a guitar in the bar before the dinner bell. Not sure what else there is to do, but I'm told there are talks. But talking to me is a two-way thing, not sitting down so somebody can tell you about their hobbies. Ha! For Sunday? Ah, who knows. Tomorrow's too far away to be worth thinking about today. There's the seance anyways. Could spend some time getting on Fia's nerves, though. That's always fun. Said she'd be doing some work with that well after lunch. Might stick my face in and see how she's getting on. Just a second. I'm going to take this hoodie off. It's gotten too warm. It was too cold earlier, and now I'm too warm. The eternal struggle. You're getting up. I might have to let a cat out. Hold on here. Hi. No? Why are you straddling that? That does not look comfortable. Okay, I guess you're waiting for me to sit down. Yeah, you were waiting for me to sit down. Alright, here's the little butt himself. Hi. Have you seen that strange device kept off the side in the atrium? Okay, spacebar does not advance. I have and I don't like it. It has bad energy off it. But it's measuring it's part of the seance, and that means I don't trust it. Have you had any odd dreams since getting here? Strange dreams? Funny you say that. I don't recall the dream, but I woke this morning both wanting to stay and wanting to get the hell out of this place. Sure, how am I meant to do both? I want to say it's a direct match to the dream Miss Dean and I had. Close, but not enough. He came after her, so I don't think he would know Mrs. Dean's room. You have quite the ornate belt. Do you like it? I killed and skinned the deer myself. My cousin Connor helped me shape the tin. That man is fierce handy with a ball hammer. Yes, I can ask. You know which room Miss Dean was in? Who? I don't know how to find my room in this place. Never mind whoever that is. Sorry, I can help you. Yeah. Sport an uncommon look. A man is the only truly free when he's free of the opinion of others. That's an unusual crown you wear. Crown, that's the pale speaking in you, lad. It's a circlet. It's a sign of my station as a druid, a protector of this land and its inhabitants. Tsk, crown. Oh, I can ask him about the washerwoman. Last night as I arrived, I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain. Ugh, I knew there would be death here. I'm sorry. It was a Bainai lad. Spells trouble, the life-ending type. She's important, you see, an omen, one that means death and grief have come to your house. Somebody will die here in this weekend, probably more than one, certainly no less. Miss Dean, am I too late? What does your staff signify? It signifies that I'll pass you if you come near me or mine. No, you mind what that they say, lad. There's still plenty of snakes in Ireland. Ha ha ha. You say you're a druid? As much as anyone can be. The Catholics don't leave much trace of the old ways, but I've pieced together a tradition that feels alright to me and called it druidism. No more made up than anything else, mind. For the most part, I just treat all natural things as equal in value. People, plants, animals, and places. Real places, the wild and such. Not man-made intrusions like this manor. Bloody eyesore. Do I have it anymore? Code of conduct. Okay. What is the code you live by? It's nothing fancy. I try to treat all people, creatures, plants, and places as equal. I leave no trace. I burn safely, and I leave my share for the other folk. My dude, I think that was everything. Yeah. Back.
I should go.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
Okay. My dude. Hi. Focus. Investigate room 20. Sit down. He's a pagan. Class working. Oh, he's room 20. Okay. Room 7 to 12. God, make up your mind. You gonna be up or you gonna be down? Room 20. Okay. It's gonna be around and through a door. And I should save. Staying. Okay, I don't have his room key. So that doesn't do me much. Dude. I might have to throw you out. You're being a butt. There we go. I need to pick that up. Oh, and Miss Georgia. Let's out. Be right back. Did you want to go, Miss Georgia? Oh. Hello. Okay.
Mr. Ward, I do hope the earlier commotion with the bird didn't disturb your rest. There is breakfast in the dining hall from 9 a.m., located in the east corridor here, and your fellow guests will be giving talks throughout the day in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Is there anything else I can help with?
Anything new I can talk to you about? Yeah. Would I find you by the reception over the weekend? Should I need to help you? They're here in the office for the most part, in which case ring the bell for my attention. There are a few exceptions. I'll be coming to the bar for Mr. Doyle at 7 p.m. this evening, so if you need me at the time, there will find me. And naturally, I'll be seeing the ball at 9. And then tomorrow, seance is at 8. While the staff will not be in attendance, I will be outside to prepare you. Finally, seance is 9. I shall be present. What is that strange device? What is the strange device in the atrium? A meter for the events, or something to do with the readiness for the seance. It's custom made with no expenses spared. The Marquis or perhaps Miss Montavani could explain it better for you. I've heard the strange dream since coming here. Is that something many people report? I've heard it said. It's not something you experienced yourself. I've worked here for nearly 20 years, Mr. Ward. I don't often sleep off the ground, so I could not guess what a normal dream would be for me. But once spent so much time in a place, to dream of corridors and doors and windows, it sounds like quite normal. Yeah. Close, but not enough. Which room was Miss Dean assigned when she was staying here? She was Seems I would need to check my records. She had a southern view. I recall her complaining about the noises new guests arrived. Though why that matters now that she's gone is beyond me. Okay. I don't think I have anything else to discuss with him. Nope. So
I need
that is
nothing
it.
else. Thank you.
Certainly.
Okay, that's lobby. Drawing room. Map was 4. Closed in preparation for Saturday evening's ball. It's the library. Northeast corridor. Bathroom. Southeast corridor. Gardens, bathhouse, bar. Okay, atrium, dining room, stables. Breakfast served 9 and 10. Dinner served. It's closed in half an hour. Dining room. Okay, I have to waste 2 minutes. Thomas like the 6th Marquis of Doom. Bust of Beatrix Blake, 1657 to 1703. This next hour, breakfast. Tell it's very flat. Getting that close.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal? Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
If you're looking for a seat, you're welcome to join us. I'm sure my companion here won't mind.
Why not? I'm being educated on the specifics of tomorrow evening's seance, and why, apparently, it's so impressive.
Declan
Yeah.
Ward. Pleased to meet you both.
Allow me to introduce Mrs. Olivia Darcy, and I am Lloyd Dupre.
Would you believe that he's somewhat of an expert on all things related to death?
She means I am an undertaker.
I'll take the not moving mouth flaps to them being there. I will say
More
this.
than that, evidently. We were just talking about this grand seance, and I'm trying to understand what it is that makes it so grand.
That is a room key. I wonder if I can steal that.
All seances are used to speak to ghosts. Is that not the entire point of them? So, wherein lies the distinction? Surely, if Miss Mantovani has held a seance before, then she has also made a ghost talk before.
No, though I understand the confusion. We have gotten close to that feat, parallel to it, but direct communication has not been achieved. Seances are used to invite a ghost to communicate, and to provide a means for them to do so. In the most successful cases, the spirit speaks through the medium themselves. But those cases are debunked at worst, and uncorroborated at best. There is no way to prove beyond doubt that the medium did not make it up. Now, in any records of direct sightings, and this is true of my own encounters, the ghosts cannot speak for themselves.
Before I advance, I have another cat to lay it out. I'll be right back. Hi, Miss Sky. Did you want to go out? Yeah.
Miss Mantovani intends to...
Oh dear, I've made a right hames of this. Don't fret, nothing's broke.
Oh, do you need help, Mrs. Joyce?
Oh, no, sir, thank you. I managed to drop it. I can manage to pick it back up, I'm sure.
Yeah, take that key.
What a ruckus.
That poor woman. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes. The hope is that Miss Mantovani, with the right time, place, and people around her, will cut out the middleman, or middlewoman in this case, and have the spirit speak for itself.
Is that really possible?
Tomorrow night, the veil between worlds will be at its thinnest, and it's especially thin here, in this part of the country. Then, the hotel. It's not without its storied history. Plenty of uncrossed souls in these walls. That, of course, is where the danger lies.
Danger?
Spirits aren't to be trifled with. That gets forgotten sometimes.
Do you think we'll be in danger attending the seance?
I am putting my trust in Miss Mantovani. I don't believe she'll lead us wrong. We'll be fine, I think. So long as no one disturbs her workings.
Perhaps I'll stand farther back from the proceedings than I initially planned. But I don't think I'm done with my questions, Mr. Dupre. I want to know more about your practice. After breakfast, would you join me for some air out front?
It would be my pleasure.
But I could have sworn I'd left my key here. Maybe I dropped it. I'm sorry, Mr. Dupre. We will have to postpone that conversation. Once we're finished here, I'll need to go to reception and ask whether anyone has turned in my key.
Of course, madam. I'll be in the courtyard, should you find time to join me.
Can I go back in?
Sorry, sir. Would you mind waiting until we have
Okay.
the place cleared before returning? The name's Doyle, sir. I'm the porter here. If you need anything, you let me know.
I will. Thank you, Mr. Doyle.
Yeah. There's much to do around here outside the manor. I mean, nothing. It's mostly fields and farmland. Get fun of your sheep, I guess. Not much fun otherwise. There's a pub over in Goford. Sometimes there's music, but you're hardly gonna trek out there. God, there must be more to life than this. What am I doing here? Tell me much about the manor. What do you want to know? It's an old place with all the secrets you expect. Ah, my head. I don't want to think much of this place. It's all of a sudden it gives me headaches. Notice anything strange here? Have you seen anything normal? The whole place creeps me out. Strange noises, figures in the corner of your eye, then gone off, leaving you like you're never alone. Why I came here is a mystery, but why I stay is a bigger one. How do you make the seance and its goal? I don't know much about the seance business myself, but it does make things a bit more interesting around here. With what the preparations and the sort of guests we're getting. Tell you something for nothing, though. Hope they fail. I have to attend, and if they can do what they say they can, I don't want to be anywhere near a trapped ghost. I don't recognize the cross you're wearing. Is it a particular meaning? I don't know. I seem to always have had it. Don't care much for the church. God forgive me. Here this daily is part of me, I guess. What is that about, eh? Interesting. The interesting plan for the day? No, we don't get to do toxin balls and all that. No, stay up and floating around bringing drinks to rich folk. Very exciting. At far, I open the bar, which sounds fun, but only really is once everyone has gone to bed, and then tomorrow. We're coming back all morning, lifting boxes into the basement, storage related deliveries, saying Farley getting his Boston Telegraph machine working again. Is that noteworthy? They stand back at the bar once it opens again. And there for the most part till the seance at 9. Yes, I will ask about Miss Dean's room. Miss Dean was staying in. Why are you asking me that? Sorry. I've only been trying to remember that for a few days now. I have something for her, but what were we talking about? That's a strange device. I don't know. Dara and me had nearly killed ourselves bringing it over to the residence, though. The Marquis never explained what it does, but it filled up the night you arrived. Oh. Look tired. Tired, huh? Yeah, I guess you're right. Both counts. I'm tired and this event isn't helping. Are you right, Mr. Doyle? You're shaking. Don't mind it. I just need... Maybe I'll go see the doctor later. Maybe give me the... pick me up. Oh, is he an addict of some sort? And I got here at the strangest steam. Like, I have to how I summon the manor. Things like that happen here. I don't want to talk about it. My suggestion is a stiff drink before bed or 2.
I'll leave you.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
A new stag. It is set askew. Yes, it is. Okay. I feel like I should be able to put M for map. Okay. There are more people in the dining room I would like to talk to, but I can't. Okay, she's in the lobby. So I'm here. Yeah, I won't be able to talk to them. I probably would have if I had wandered around instead of sitting with them. But stealing a key, y'all. Okay. So that room key said 13 on it. Yeah, Darcy's room key. Okay. 17, rooms 13 through 16. closets. There was something in that wall. Hmm. The door to room 50. Oh. Finished by this been Miss Dean's room. Following this up, you progress and solve mysteries. Reviewing the mystery map can help you remember Swan to access the mystery map. Further clues from the evidence of the characters. Info panel on the right can show you who you can discuss a specific piece of evidence with. On topic. Yep. I know that. Don't have the key to room 20 though. Okay. And it was a good thing I came down here. Four. Okay, she's still in the lobby. Oh, here's 13. A book on spiritualism, information target to the inexperienced. Not just making that event, not affect more like or work of fiction. Protestant cross. Rather racy letters to her husband, but they don't seem to be written by Miss Darcy herself. Or August last year, it's something familiar. She's seen his author's letters to Mr. Darcy. Oh. Those blasted dreams of home. I don't want to go home. Not after what happened. I want a new life. I slipped in here. A medical cert showing Miss Darcy was bedbound for some time in the autumn of last year. Last code UO33, whatever that means. Interesting. Read many times. Well, that's helpful. Read a medic order of the Golden Dawn. Seems rather rudimentary reading for a fully fledged member. Oh. Book reads read many times. Schedule for the weekend. All right. Not sure there's anything else I need here. Some novels. Guess I could look through her clothes. Nothing important. Yeah, okay. Mr. Cathal. At least walking around spends me no time. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you are not supposed to be there. I'm just saying. Okay. Right. Map is not M. Yeah, locked. I had the key. Okay, so she's in her room. I can't talk to them. They're in there. He's out in the courtyard. He could be good to talk to. Guess I could talk to her too. Where's the lobby? Here. Do some observation. Oops.
Mr. Ward, you come back to me.
I had meant to eavesdrop. Large group, integer brood, craft represented less and less dainty than respect such a lady to wear. Tan line, worn for a long time and since removed. Disdain. She does not seem impressed with something, the event, the attendees, or me perhaps. I have a feeling strange things happen in this place. Tricks of the light and imagination, Mr. Ward, most certainly. I mean, aren't they? Do you suppose the seance will be successful? I would hope so. It's a long way to come for a failure, but I'm sure all these experts, how hard can it be? Still struggling to understand the difference between asking me to tell me a ghost's name and asking the ghost itself. It's all the same to me as long as the ghost lives afterwards. That's the part I'm interested in. Oh, I can discuss that with her too. What are your plans while you're here? Attendance for Mr. Blake's talk at 11 and Miss Montevani's at 5. So I'll make time for lunch at 1. I plan to retire to my bedroom for some writing at 3. I'm supposed to work hard to play hard, Mr. Ward, but after all that I should pay the bar a visit in the evening too. Then on Sunday, keep things light, I think. Church at 11 for my sins, then back at my room for some writing before and after lunch at 1. And of course, I don't know if I can fess the sale on some liquid courage first. What can you tell me at the Medic or the Golden Dawn? Oh well, Mr. Ward, I'm not sure I should say anything at all. I wouldn't want to betray their trust in me, you understand. What do you make of that strange contraption? A garish green tube? You can tell this place lacks a woman's touch. Not the most peculiar dreams. Really pleased to tell me half remember slumbers. Honestly, Mr. Ward, there's so many real and tangible things happening here. You want to discuss dreams? Alright. Not that anything broke. Yes, well, it's actually very important. I tell you, but it's a secret. Well, it's hush-hush secret society things, you see. Have you recently removed a ring, Miss Darcy? I may or may not have. In either case, it's none of your concern. You seem unimpressed with something. Do I? I suppose you want to know if it's with you. Well, you can rest easy. Since coming here, I've heard many things on my mind, and none of them are to do with the man I just met.
That was all. Good day, Mrs. Darcy.
I will wait to discuss the
Good day,
things
Mr. Ward.
about...
Yes, madam.
I seem to have misplaced my room key.
I see. Let us see what we can do about that for you. Now, where has that spare key gotten to?
Okay. Dining room. Oh, okay. Dusk. Ooh. Actually, keep hitting M for map. I think I have to go to the northeast. I want to find the drawing room and get that schedule of talks. Lectern. Okay. Saturday, 11 a.m. The history of Blake Manor. The other crowd, Miss Callahan. What we know, ghosts. Miss Mapanani. Mass. Hosted by Father Sinna. Protestant servant at 11 a.m. in the church. Irish Mythology, Dr. Callahan. History of the region, Mr. Coventry. Okay. Doors to talk close at 10 minutes past the hour. Okay. Ballroom. I assume that's the drawing room. The first talk was at 11. Yeah, okay. Yep. Okay, there. Again, I keep hitting M for map. Fine clothes and jewelry, as well dressed, afford some luxury. Only 2 observations, okay. Oh, there's the other one. Curious tattoo. Finely crafted tattoo in a design I don't recognize. I think that is from Haitian voodoo? Could be wrong. Okay. Okay, so she's gone there. I wonder if I need to go to these areas to show that where people are. Let's talk to
Hello
him.
again, my friend.
Have you noticed anything strange? Would be the place for that. I keep finding ash on my clothes. I don't have the faintest idea where it's coming from. Bitterly, I was afraid that, well, I brought an urn with me. Thankfully, the lid is on tight. What are your feelings on the seance? I must tell you, I'm no stranger to death, assuredly no stranger to spirits, but never before I heard one speak, and as compelling as that may be, the chill in my bones endures. I believe there is a risk. Oh, I'm sure Miss Montavani will take good care of us, but I'm an undertaker, Mr. Ward. I welcomed the rageful dead, those unwanted, those unclean or too in between to find their gods. And if we forget the people after death are simply themselves with nothing left to lose. Any plans? Plenty. Though I've an especially busy day tomorrow, so I think I'll take today a little easier. But it does talk messy. Tennis at 5. I'll walk the hedge maze. Work Highlands talk at 3. I'll roll with the balls and watch for tomorrow. And then tomorrow, there's lunch in the dining room at 1. I think I'll take a late nap at 5. Especially a long evening. Scrying session with Miss Callahan at 11. And I'm attending her nephew's talk at 3. Certainly join the silent dinner at 8 there as well. I'm hoping to start a spirit might attend. Then we reach the big moment at the grand seance. I assume I will see you there. I've been having strange dreams. Have you now? I confess to some strange patterns, yes. Mine started with classic Celtic iconography around the hotel, standing stone spirals, all that. It was all in the manor walls at first. The more often I dreamt it, the more I'm seeing the same elements, but in my funeral parlor at home. That sounds unnerving. First, I found it quite comforting. The views of home are crystal clear and helped with my homesickness, but once I realized I could not reach home, then yes, unnerving. I could only ever find a way to the seance, or what I took to represent that, at least. It's given some apprehension about attending, I cannot lie. I've already been here the longest, at least from the Gus. Any longer, and I fear this place will get its claws in me for good. Same dream as Miss Dean and I. Can I find 2 more? You happen to know which room Miss Dean was staying in? Miss Darcy mentioned overhearing a fight between Miss Dean and Miss Quinn outside her room. 13. I cannot help beyond that. You know, Mr. Dupree could help but admire your clothing. It's quite fine. Why, thank you. I run a funeral house back home. It's not glamorous work, but it is more than worthwhile. I'm lucky enough to do quite well for myself these days. Have you seen that odd machine in the atrium? Of course, it's the most wondrous thing. I don't have the faintest idea what it is, but it's very impressive. That's an unusual tattoo. Might I ask about it? Oh, it's Maman Brigitte's Veve, her mark, yeah. Consider it a devotional symbol. I'm an Ogon of hers, a priest of such. She's a Loa of life and death, I suppose. Your analogy of Loa would be saint. She is born of your pagan goddess Brig. Her believers took her with them when they fled to America. I guess the journey changed her, for want of a better way to explain it. I witnessed a person washing clothes in the fountain when I arrived, and I'm wondering if you experienced anything like this. No, but I believe there is a creature here, a variant of the more well-known Banshee. See? Instead of keening or singing to forewarn of death, this other creature washes the clothes of the doomed soul. I think she's called the Ban-Nai, or washerwoman. I suspect there are entries of her in the library. I take it you're close with Maman Brigitte, Mr. Dupree? Deeply, Mr. Warwick. Grief a constant companion. She is there to remind me that both the living and dead need healers. I'm devoted to her and her teachings. Do you know the goddess Brie? I do. A friend of mine is a priestess of hers. Brie was not one of the sovereignty goddesses, but in some ways she should have been. When the Catholic Church came here, she was alone, deemed too powerful to be swept under the rug, and so they canonized her. Which is debated, I believe, technically. It's not, well, some believe it to be true. Some say it's just coincidence. Who knows? Yeah, St. Brigid of Kildare she became. A lot of the same domains, husbandry, midwifery, healing. You may have noticed her crosses hung along the walls of the manor. My own love of Maman Brigitte is said to be a part of the old goddess that fled the church and was changed in that journey. It's interesting, isn't it? 3 versions of the one goddess, all distinct yet so similar, all back together under this roof, so to speak. Don't think I have. Yeah, I've done all of the talking. Oop. Crap.
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
Whee! Let's go. What's this? Stables. See anybody in here? Keep hitting M for map. Oh. What's back there? A little garden patio? I guess for while you're waiting for your horse to be ready, I would assume. Be gone, foul bot. Ooh. That's a rugged looking man. Another painting that is offset. Okay. Good to know.
Oh, please. You think this is the first time I have had scripture nailed to my door? And Leviticus 20:27. This is not even original. I think I know did this. I will have to talk with her. But for now, I need a moment to sit.
What does that Bible verse mean? Clearly someone sort of bad blood with Miss Montalvanti. Thinks this woman could even be Miss Dean. That knife. Something tells me it's not likely to stop at threats. Yes, I would assume so. She just went in her room. Nope, did not mean to do that. Again, I'm too used to hitting M for map. No, I keep hitting the wrong button on that.
Again? What else could you possibly want with me?
Know anything about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn? Do I? I sure hope so. Let's see, what can I tell you? We're a society of those interested in magic, especially the divine, what you'll hear called high magic. Right now, the Egyptian style is in fashion. Society is based in London. You should see about it, if you ever find yourself over there.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye now.
I have someone new to talk to. hand-me-down Irish keepsake, an old brooch in the Irish style, which is one of an old oak tree. Foreign fashion mixed with local, either in an attempt to blend in or out of practicality. She's wearing local fashion along with what I assume are her usual clothes.
Hey! Don't sneak up on people like that! If you were the porter with my telegram, sure. But no, just some guy getting too close. Who are you anyway?
Sorry to alarm you, miss. I'm Declan Ward. I'm a late arrival.
Oh, the guy Queen called out this morning. That must have felt good, yes? I am Inês Barbosa. This place is boring and cold, but the boat over from Brazil was worse, so I won't complain.
You notice any strange happenings? I suppose I will confess to you that the footprints seem strange. When it rains, sometimes I see footsteps on the floors, never coming in or out from outside. They're always leaving. I assume somebody's turned around for something, but still it is strange. Come a long way for this event. Have I? No, I came a long way to get to Ireland. The event I saw advertised while searching for something else, but it suits my purposes, so I come. Great plans for the weekend. I will spend some time in the telegraph room. It's useful there, even when I'm not waiting on a message. Then or thereabouts, I like the lobby or atrium too. There you see people's comings and goings. Meeting Dupre in the gardens at 12. Then I will see Fia's talk at 3. Think she will spend telling everyone they are wrong to be here, that I want to see. After that, I'll rest in my rooms before Montavani talks at 5, which I intend to see. Maybe I can make some sense of all this. After which is dinner, then the masked ball. Imagine my surprise to find a mini carnival here. Then on Sunday, I'll spend the morning recovering from the party, I think. Except, there's mass at 12. Mr. Coventry's talk at 5 I will go to before that lunch. Then there's the silent dinner at 8. What to expect from it in the seance, I do not know. I'll take an hour from my room beforehand, I think, to prepare myself. Have you experienced any strange dreams? Just the one dream since coming here, which is odd enough itself, yes? Walk the halls of this place. Well, not these halls. They look similar, but longer, taller. Try to find a way home, I think, even though I myself will not return to Brazil. There are doors blocking the corridor itself, but I had to move something like light to unlock them, I think. I do not understand that part. Eventually, I am at the seance and can go no further. You mean something like that? Second person experiencing not just odd dreams, but specifically variations on the same dream. One more would confirm my theory. Yay. I don't suppose you know which room Miss Dean was staying in. She was... No, wait, I thought, I can't remember. One night I went there to get something back, but now I cannot recall where it is. A brooch looks like to carry a story. It was my father's, or maybe his mother's. He didn't bring much with him when he left Ireland, and he had even less on him the way he died defending my mother. When my mother took this and ran, she passed it to me, so I'd have something of his. Have you noticed a strange device in the atrium? Of course, made similar to Alcatraz in the telegraph room. Perhaps they're both made locally. Notice you're picking up some of the local fashion. I left in a hurry and packed light. What would you have me do? Freeze?
I have to be off.
Oh, if you see that lazy porter, tell him I want my telegram.
Interesting. Retrieve the telegram. Well, I gotta find the porter first. Looks like there was more in the north corridor I could go to. Oh, hey, it's the green man. Ooh, staff only. Bathhouse. Attention. Bathhouse closed for winter months. Yes, but what if... Ooh. Chair's been knocked off balance. Powder stain. White substance around his pocket. Distracted looking eyes. He's only half in the room. Walks leaning on a cane. The way he's standing leaves no doubt. Oh, one more observation somewhere. There we go. Well dressed. Expensive attire, but nothing flashy. He's wealthy, but doesn't care if people know it or not.
Another stranger, is it? They must have dredged the barrel to find so many unknowns. Cahill O'Mara, sir.
Cow.
You?
Declan Ward. It's a pleasure. What brings you to the event?
Oh, I forgot to do that.
Beyond the seance? If you must know, I guess I'm hoping the techniques used here can be repurposed to speak to other things.
Notice any strange events? Say so, and I don't think I'm the only one. I've heard people talking about it. As to me, I had a glass of water by my bedside the other night, and I woke up in the night to find it boiling. Jeez, I sat and watched the entire thing evaporate. Didn't feel scared or any of that. Not with my guardian there. When it was done, I went back to sleep. The next day, I thought I dreamed it, except when I woke up that next morning, I found the glass empty, cracked, and blackened. Swear this place give me the strangest dreams. Really? I haven't noticed anything like that. I don't think so. Anyway, what does dream do when your dreams are always strange? I can see how this place would inspire them. It's just that something doesn't feel quite right here. Maybe I'm just hungover. Are you aware there's a stain on your pocket, sir? Oh, so there is. That must be soap. Uh-huh. I suggest a timetable. I'll open in the evening, suppose I need other way dinner chest. And then hear the housekeeper serves drinks on the patio, or you're bored of that, or there's lunch at 1. Starving is less interesting than you'd think. Scound's Talk 3 seems livable, so I'll drop in on that. What else? Oh yes, I promised Mrs. Darcy a rematch of pool in the bar at 6. Now she makes a dull game fun. Don't know I can misfire a ball that badly, but she certainly managed it. Of course, I won't be missing the ball. Maybe a bit of real fun in this place for once. Tomorrow I should go to Mass at 12 and try to absolve myself of some of my sins. Not all of them, mind you. I don't want to be there all day. Actually, I might visit the graveyard after that. Come to think of it, you're going to visit a near-death experience, yes? No? Oh, you could smile at least. Supposed to be in the bar in the evening, though I've already run 2 circles around the drink menu, then lunch at 1, dinner at 8. God, it really is all circles, isn't it? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, drink. Still not long until the main event, eh? Even I should try to sober for that.
I'll be off, Mr. O'Mara.
Don't let me keep you.
Trying to get as much of the map as possible. There's the hedge maze. Dead ahead. Oh, torn cloth. Forgotten the signs of night dress, perhaps. Ah. Oh, another one. Nobody is in the hedge maze. footprints. One shoe came off in the mud. Where were they going? Oh, their footsteps stopped there. Oh, footprints. The second ground was standing here. Was here for a while. And the placement is to be following the other person around the maze. Okay. Footprint. The mud is soft. Probably there's rainfall. Ooh, a key. It doesn't look sharp. There's some sort of locker. Footprints. They're slowly moving around. Placements. Someone say, oh, there's nothing. There is a scrap of fabric. Footprints. Around the hatchways. Yes, I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the petals. Arranged in some sort of unnatural shape. Exciting! Oh. Spooky. Another memory. What was the thing with Miss Dean? It was too large to be a person and transparent? Was it leading her through the maze? If so, to where? Was it another ghost or something else? And who was the person watching it all? Was that the culprit observing their deeds? Wait, what's that sound? Seamus is having a bit of a tipple, I see. Oh, doping.
Well, what were you gonna say to the manager? Hardly likes me anyway. Can I help you, or whatever it is you want out here? I'm less likely to be bothered when I'm on my break. Not completely safe, though, apparently. Well, from the likes of you. Other people seem to forget that anyone could be in here at all. When they take their arguments outside, forget they might be heard.
Have you heard anything interesting? Tell me what you heard, and I promise this encounter stays between us.
Fine. Dean.
Evelyn Dean.
Her. Last Tuesday, work was quiet, so I slipped out here. I overheard her having a fight about something. Well, I don't know. Since we're good pals now, I'll tell you that I did try to get closer, but it was too risky. Probably some of this magic stuff they're all so keen on. You'd need to ask him, I guess. No. All I could tell you is that it was a man. She was the one with the raised voice. Mostly drowned him out. Then, she stormed off. I don't know if he followed, but by the time I'd worked myself to a good vantage point, he was gone too. Bloody me. Well, I'm not letting you have any, if that's what you're at. God knows. This stuff's hard enough to get already. Anything decent is.
This has been helpful.
Is this why she's not been about the last few days? Varley says she left, but I don't know.
I don't know, but I hope to learn.
Well, if you're gonna be snooping about, it was 8 p.m. they fought. I know because the bar was quiet with all the Blue Bloods playing bridge.
Thank you.
Was Dean arguing with before she went missing, and why? Gestapo really got Father to say no, and Mr. O'Finn, as they hadn't arrived by then. Mr. Doyle, since the information came from him. Walter, too, as it was an adult man she fought with. Why am I stuck on him? I'm trying to do this. It won't let me create a hypothesis, though. Do I still need to find the last few pieces of evidence? Okay, there we go. Steen was... brought to a hedge maze by a shadowy figure while a third party watched. What if? You know what happened here. Awesome.
A thing guided Miss Dean through the grounds, though I'm not yet sure to where. The whole time they were being watched by the culprit. Can I learn anything useful about the culprit from this? Perhaps, but I cannot. The extra prints in the hedge maze must belong to the culprit. So now I know they wear a medium-sized boot. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
So that thing that led Miss Dean through the maze was another ghost or something else. Maybe the staff have heard of it or seen it before. Maybe some of the guests might know. Okay. I'm getting better at hitting 4. Okay, so if I head down this way... Yeah, I hate that I'm stuck on him for some reason every time I hit mysteries. I still have I still have 13 evidence pieces for that. And I'm still missing 1 piece of evidence about her departure. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going down. Hello? What did I see? Was that real? A giant figure smithing. What could it mean? An old anvil covered in Celtic knotting. Despite its obvious age, it shows no sign of wear or rusting. Its immense size machine was only intended for use by whatever it was that I saw using it. Alright. Okay, and then up here, I need to go up fully. Because otherwise, I will just go on the bridge. What? There we are. Although a save would be a good idea, I think. Okay. I can't go to the churchyard. I assume I can't go into their private residence. Yeah, firmly locked.
Another crow? Is that Master Walter watching the grounds from the Blake residence? That's quite the vantage point, I wonder what secrets he's seen.
Yum. Hey, don't do that. I won't get on their bad sides just yet. The lobby would be this way. Oh, she is still here. She wasn't there on the map. See if I can't find what this is for. There's nothing to hear. So I'll use... Okay. Nothing in the pockets. Note in the pocket. Miss Dean, I would like to speak with you. Perhaps Saturday at the bar at 5. Miss Dean checks you wanted this coat, but then she's supposed to have left. Aha, that's the last bit of evidence. I see. Cheap coat for her expensive hotel. Coat's left to dry. Okay. Set of stationery. Fact, of course, something about the pattern lid. The dots do not unlike the symbols from my dreams. But then how would they be connected? That is, Mr. Dupree. No, not Mr. Dupree. Also, wrong button, me. Stop being set at him. Yeah, Dupree. Yeah, it's the same as a tattoo. $27, $28. Ooh, there are numbers. Documents. Items. Locker key, 11. Okay. Well, those don't have numbers on them. 15, 10, 14, 11. Apparently not that. Maybe something second side grade. Can't get it out. Okay. Need a screwdriver. Okay. Trying to figure out where else I could go to find people. I guess I could talk to Finn about what I saw, asking questions. He's the druid. He would know more about it, ostensibly. Are you still here? You are.
And you're back. What can I do you for?
Okay. Do you know the goddess Brid? Her father was the chief in Tuatha Dé Danann. She's a powerful and versatile god. Realm is up in Far by the Dundalk mod shrine, but then I think that's how she'd like it. I think I've seen something stalking the manor grounds, a large ghostly figure? Oh lad, if you've seen the Tuatha Dé Danann, then you're a lucky man. The old gods. Get an education in your heritage, lad. They walked the land long ago, before disappearing into the other world. But fragments still exist, likely the way you say it, large ghostly forms. Can you tell me much about the Tuatha Dé Danann? Nothing you won't find in a book. They're the old gods of this land, gone underground after being tricked by us mortals. What they think of us now, I can't say. Even as a man who walks their path, I'm not always sure what I do. Why I do. Do they hear us? Talk to us like the Christians think their God does? Can't say. They connect me to this land, and my heritage is all I know. Just feels right to light a fire for them from time to time. They've never asked for more than that.
Okay. I should go.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
Did see the library downstairs, I believe. It is this room, correct? Library, yes. Libraries are always good. Certain topics can be researched in the library for further information. Key research topics will always be found in the research desk. Bookshelves can be used to gain supplementary information. Topics can be learned from other characters, evidence, and other research topics. Alright. Oh, this is amazing looking library. Oh, research desk. No, okay. Anyone in here currently? No, I am alone. Nothing here catches my eye. Medical codes. Oh, actually, that might be a good one. It was used to indicate spontaneous abortion or miscarriage in common parlance. Seems the condition is listed as a bad cold, as is a euphemism. Okay. Information on Wilhelmina Blake. Wilhelmina August Blake was born in 1788 to Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquis of Doon. She disappeared without a trace on the night of October 29th, 1828. She had a passion for music from an early age and was often called upon to entertain her father's guests with piano recitals in the drawing room. In the months leading to her disappearance, she developed a keen interest in Egyptology after her uncle Lord Bernard Blake gifted her an ancient vase he recovered during an expedition in Giza. Vase disappeared on the same night as Lady Blake. After she vanished, her younger sister Elizabeth experienced episodes of melancholy, but roamed the ground searching for Wilhelmina, adamant that she had never left Blake Manor. No body was ever found for Wilhelmina, and so her final whereabouts and fate remain unknown. Spooky. Oh, there is that talk at 11. Yeah, the history of Blake Manor. I can spend the 1 minute to look at the Irish mythology book, though. 4 cycles of Irish mythology are here. Supernatural. Anything I want to look up? Look up the Veil. The Veil is buried between the living and the dead, the mundane world and the spirit world. There are times and places when the veil thins, and interactions between the two worlds become easier, for better or for worse. The veil may be thin in places that have seen great tragedy, or in places of magical significance. For the time it is known that the veil is thinnest on All Hallows Eve, and this is when the spirits of many kinds may walk the earth. And be seen even by those who usually would not encounter such things. This is also when communication through the veil is easiest. As such, traditionally any attempts to contact the dead are made on this period of the year, stating to be most successful at this time. You know, you could also just hold them on May Day. It would be a lot nicer. Tuatha Dé Danann. People of the Danu are the oldest gods of Ireland, with Danu being a sort of Earth Mother type entity representing the land itself. Earth beings, each twice the height of a man, with unnatural abilities like the gods of many classical mythologies. Each one had areas of expertise, though they were much overlapping and infighting as a result. Lived across Ireland for countless centuries and battled with various otherworldly foes. There's a book here with some of the Tuatha Dé Danann listed in it. It might be worth a look. Yeah, I don't spend time walking. Okay, smithing gods. Let's see. Irish god Brid, a goddess of healing poetry, the hearth, smithing, and much else besides. Goddess An Kele, goddess a hag and diviner whose domains are cold, wind, and winter. The god Gobnu, I'm not pronouncing that one right. Ancient Irish goddess smithing and hospitality. Goddess An Morrigan, the war witch of Tuatha Dé Danann, was the goddess of war, wealth, and death. Crows are her symbols. Wonder what came of all these gods. Well, that didn't actually cost me a minute. Okay. The fate of the gods. Battle of Taltu was a fierce battle fought between Tuatha Dé Danann and the Milesians lasted many days and saw both sides using underhanded tactics. Eventually, after too much loss, the truce was reached, and it was agreed that the land would be split evenly between both parties. To show their goodwill, the gods let the Milesians choose their half first, but the Milesians tricked the gods, for when it was their time to pick, they picked the top half. The gods, true to their word, accepted the deal and moved underground to Tir na Nog, part of the otherworld, to live with the Fae. Oh boy. Milesians, tribe of mankind, who worked for the ancient Irish, I suppose, from which many of us are descended. Led here thousands of years ago by the 3 chieftain brothers, Everfin, Emergin, and Eramon, who are said to be powerful sorcerers. They clashed with the old gods, the Tuatha Dé Danann, and reached a truce after much fighting. Agreed to split the land in half, the Milesians took the top half, the god disappeared, and man settled one. Can't find anything. Looks like any books on it have been taken away. I should ask around for more information. Okay. Oh! I will analyze you for a moment. Oh, you have a scar on your face. Brooch, striking brooch, one around the collar. Scars on hands and face. Different accidents or injuries. Pen and pocket. Varnish was worn around the grip. She uses it often, probably for long periods of time. So I do kind of want to make it to that talk. Is the thing. Spiritualism, religion. And the doors close at 10 minutes after the start. Okay, not M for map. That was in the northeast corridor. Nope, that's the wrong way. Oh, I could have just gotten... I got turned around. I wish it would show me a room, even if I had never been in it. Drawing room. Okay.
Welcome, all of you, to my home. I am Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Dune, Lord of this manor, and all the land that can be seen from it. I've been asked to speak with you about the house and its history, which dates back to 1652. My ancestor, Edward Blake, was granted this land in the winter of 1651. The following summer, work began on the castle that, in turn, became this manor. The building has been expanded many times over since then, and you would be hard-pressed to tell the original building and the additions apart. But the main compound is roughly expanded to 5 times its original size. This is not counting the basement, which was added in the late 1700s. Of course, the Great Famine was hard on much of Ireland, and we were no exception. Those were hard years on the land and our family. My father sold much of the estate and made some daring investments across Europe. They did not pay off. And so, when I was of age and title, I turned the manor into a hotel. What remains of the land is still farmed or forested, of course. You, sir, a question.
Thank you, Marquess. Not to turn things gruesome, but is it true, what they say about the walled-up rooms?
Spending too much time digging around in our library, eh, Mr. Scarrett? Certainly, it is rumored that Percival Blake bricked away 2 young lovers for angering him, set across from one another, so they could hear each other's final days. That said, no such chambers were found, nor records of work being done that matched the timing. It is true that a young couple did indeed vanish with no record, but that wasn't uncommon for that era. Over the years, some staff, and yes, even guests, have reported hearing sobs from a young woman in the east of the manor. But given the lack of evidence, these are likely flights of fancy. As such, we continue to display a portrait of Percival Blake. That said, I did have it moved from the main halls on the staff's request. Now it is in one of the towers, though I can't recall which.
Thank you, Marquis. Any more tragic deaths to share?
Death is tragic, Mrs. Darcy. I'm not sure this place has any more tragedy than any other family in this land.
Then why all the ghost stories? I don't think we all gathered here for no reason.
That's perhaps a better question for Miss Mantovani. No more questions? Okay. Let us conclude then. Thank you all for your time. I shall take my leave. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here at Blake Manor.
A photographer, Mr. Scarrett. Oh, spirit camera. Celtic cross tie pen, sign of faith mingled with one of its heritage. Raw hands. His hands are red raw with a subtle but unmistakable smell of a modern doctor's office. Oh, all observations discovered. Okay.
Oh, a new face. You're a little late, but you haven't missed the main event at least. Who might you be?
My name is Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you, Mr.
Doctor, as it happens. Dr. Rory Callahan.
Rory,
Pleased
yeah.
to meet you too. And yes, before you ask, I am related to Thea Callahan, her nephew and apprentice. But I've taken what she's taught me and improved it through the application of science.
I got it right, Thea. Yeah, it means wild, as far as I know. And yeah, we named the first feral cat we adopted Thea.
This weekend, I will prove the value of my approach, once and for all.
Oh! I will discuss his timetable. I still hope you into joining in the talks. I'm attending all of them. You know there's ones at 11, 3, and 5 today. I plan to spend much of the day in the drawing room. Oh, my Aunt Fia is doing the one at 3. You should attend. And I have lunch plans with her at 1. I think I'll be at the bar all evening. I need to get myself ready for the ball, so to speak, after tomorrow. Plan to get some fresh hair. I hope to get plenty of pictures in the stables. The horses are the problem, just staring at empty space. Don't wonder if my spirit camera might capture things my eyes will not. And there's Master Coventry's talk at 5. Before that, of course, mine. In the drawing room at 3, Mr. Ward if you wish to attend. Just back at the bar for a few hours to kill some time until the main event. Yeah. Did not realize I had... Oh, this is everything. Okay. You met Miss Dean. I know her, yes. She's a gifted practitioner by all accounts. She's a bit full of herself, don't you think? I think she could stand and take it down a peg or two. I found out a strange dream staying here. You as well, my aunt and I have found we're having overlapping thoughts from our dreams. Such strange symbols, too, stuff we're not encountered before, but if we both drew the pattern without describing them to one another, when they match. We were walking down corridors, sealed doors, and impossible windows. I don't recall anything like that before, but now that you said it, I do. It's the seance, of course. I always end up there. Maybe it's the house itself. Either way, it's fascinating, and I intend to find out more. Sure, no, I was trying to convey. How can I find out? The only way I could revisit and explore the dream itself. Okay. I don't think I need to talk too much about... I'll talk about Montevani, Miss Montevani. Now I have, been fortunate to spend some time with her. I'd never had the pleasure before this event, but I found a conversation with her to be intriguing. She has some fascinating insights into our work here. Same, she's only in this part of the world every now and then. What do you know about the Fae? Well, the name can refer to a few things. Generally, though, the Fae are thought to be inhabitants of the other world. It's unclear if they can cross over at will or if they're trapped there looking for a way home. They are seen more often in the dark, rural parts of the land, where the cities and towns haven't invaded the land as thoroughly. They are most real, most present on this plane at this time of year. Samhain. A worry for us as Miss Montevani and company undertake to pierce the veil. Might they see this as a way home? Hopefully not.
I have to be on my way.
Be well, Mr. Ward.
Let us go meet the priest, Father Sino. Oh man, those are some eyes. He does not look well. His Rosicrucians looks different to any I've seen. A strange Bible, a Bible but not one that I recognize. Oh. Scarring. Scarring looks like he's seen some sort of combat. 5 evidence gained from that? Research my allegiance. Oh. Wow. Okay, I did finish that one at least. Okay.
Yes, my child.
Hello, Father. My name is Declan Ward. I've only just arrived. I just wanted to say hello.
Very good. You want my name? Of course. Father Lorcan Sinnott.
Good to meet you, Father.
Sinnott.
I am sure.
I'm surprised to see a Catholic priest at a seance.
Is that so? Worried for my eternal soul, are you? That I should attend something so blasphemous? Worry not, dear child. The Church keeps an eye on all such things. It is good for us to know what secrets these events uncover, what secrets these old houses hold.
Have you talked with Miss Dean recently? Not at all. She's one of the guests I have not yet met. Everyone else seems to have little histories with her. Ask about his timetable. Usually it's Saturday. The Marquis talk on the manor. Item 11 says just, oh, that already happened. Check out the Broad. Others call it history. It is inevitably in old houses like this. Bewitching. I shall spend the day perusing the grounds and see what the story of the rot tells. Perhaps something there can inform my sermon tomorrow morning. There's just some drawing at 12. Should you seek some absolvement? It's for Sunday. My master, I think I should rest a while. Then Mr. Coventry is taking about the region's history, and I plan to be there. Then a silent dinner at 8. Perhaps a slightly pagan tradition, but a harmless one. I think I shall attend. Then I spend the day blessing the halls with a seance at 9. I haven't heard any strange dreams. I have on my first night an angel flying toward the sun, but never reaching it. I could not see its face, but somehow I knew it to be weeping. Others who have been here for longer confided in their own uneasy nights since coming to this place. Long corridors, sigil-bound entryways, and feelings of being trapped. Great sorrow is contained here, I think. Centuries of pain, if only could be released, eh? Cross-cellar, extra element circle behind it. What is the meaning? It depicts the everlasting life of the immortal soul and represents my own personal flavor of beliefs. Okay. Recognize your Bible. What translation is it? It is an uncommon translation I picked up on my travels. What is the focus of your edition? Focus? For those with the eyes to see, it shows all. I would not think too hard about it. Okay.
Take my leave, Father.
Go with God, my child.
Don't want to spend too much time talking.
Mr. Ward, you've come back to me.
I did want to ask her, thank you for talking about Evelyn. Have you seen Miss Dean? Miss Dean is... Oh, her, I know of her, but I can't say I know her personally, but she did make herself known the other day, arguing with Miss Quinn outside my door. Might have minded more, but honestly, it was quite the story. You have to recall which room she's in near me. I know that. I overheard Quinn argue the other night. Not sure the actual room. No crossing kind of room.
Good day, Mr.
Cool. Sorry. And I want to talk to you. Introduce myself.
Terrible weather out, eh? Really ruined my morning walk. Still, we're safe enough from it in here. Where are my manners? I'm Michael Skerritt, over from London. And you mark my words, young man, that's a name everyone will remember by the end of this event.
Declan Ward, the pleasure is mine.
Do you know Miss Evelyn Dean? Know her? Yes, I know her. Our paths have been intertwined, Mr. Ward. Shan't say another word on the matter. I've already said too much. Thanks. Timetable. So weekend, if you talk today, Mr. Montavani and the Marquis, the coach drink at the bar at 6, or the ball at 9. Tomorrow, if I get enough sleep, the Reverend coming of service at 11 in the graveyard church. Somewhat avoid atone for the night before. So he's going to the Protestant service. Then I intend to rest up on the bar until the silent dinner, whatever nonsense that is. One last meal before the big event, eh? I do want to analyze you. Mysterious crest on necktie. Cigar stains. Ornamental cane. Yes, with the crest on your necktie. I would love to, Mr. Ward, but that would defeat its purpose. I'm afraid I must leave you in the dark. Okay, some secret society bullshit. Found I had the strangest dreams, Scar. I noticed in the strangest thing is that I could talk properly in them. Haha. Yes, I do dream that I'm walking these passages seeking, well, what I'm seeking doesn't matter to you. But there are doors, magical doors. I cannot figure how to pass them, so I'm trapped until I wake, which feels as if it takes time I do not have. Oh, interesting. He doesn't see the sigils. Anything else I want to talk to you about? Not yet, I don't think. Never talks on disturbing more apparitions. No matter how well I latch and lock it, my door keeps managing to get itself open. I think it's one of the staff doing some sort of joke, except I can't just catch anyone at it. It seems to happen anyways when I'm already in the room.
Good day, Mrs. Scar. Good day.
I don't think I asked him about strange occurrences. I should do that. In my last 2 minutes of the day. Yeah, strange occurrences. If anything unexplainable happened to you, staying, calling anything unexplainable might be put in contention, but I won't pretend nothing comes to mind when you ask, unless someone is putting them there, which would be unsettling. I keep finding the bones of small animals under the rug in my room. Not many, but more than I can be comfortably accounted for.
I have to be on my way.
Be well, Mr. Ward.
Oh, Mr. Priest.
Yes, my child.
I want to steal your Bible, but strange occurrences. Strange is coming in this place is not without its unusual quirks, but there's not much here that I haven't encountered before elsewhere, yet. Hopefully that something truly unique can't be found here. Okay.
Well, I'll take my leave.
Go with God, my child.
Do not press M for map. Press 4. Yeah, there are a bunch of people I don't think I've even talked to yet. Like, I haven't talked to her, or her. She might actually be in. And then her. Oh, she's the one she's arguing with. Okay. I think she might be the one here in the atrium. Yeah, so I can go talk to her.
Mrs. Joyce, do you have the master key for the southeast corridor?
Oh no, Mr. Varley. I only had the atrium master key with me today. I can fetch it for you. It's only on the room cart in the supply closet.
Thank you. Now, One of the guests has lost her key, and I was hoping I could use this to get her back in.
Might Mr. Hunter have it?
No, I was just out in the stables. He has the northwest corridor locked away in his safe there.
I don't suppose Mr. Doyle had it.
Mr. Doyle's key privileges have been revoked.
Oh, I forgot he locked the southwest key in the basement storage. Has he not gotten that out yet?
No, he claims he can't find a way through. But I'm telling you what I told Mr. Hunter. Do not do it for him. And that is not all. The fool also lost the northeast corridor master in one of the unassigned rooms.
Ooh.
What in the heavens was he doing in there?
I do not know, but I doubt it was cleaning. When you have time, perhaps you would see if you can find it. And clean up anything he's done.
Oh, Mr. Farley, I've had it up to here with that boy. I'll get to it as soon as I'm done with my morning chores.
I appreciate that. I would also appreciate some decorum with Miss Mantovani. She's the Marquess guest and the host of this seance, which you know is important to the future of this manor. Once this whole business is done, she and the rest of the guests will be moving on. It is only a few days' decency, Mrs. Joyce.
Useful information to have. I've made note of it. Okay, press 2. Note on the master keys. Okay, southeast corridor key is missing. Atrium keys in the supply closet. The northeast corridor key is in one of the unassigned rooms. Southwest key is lost in the basement storm. The northwest corridor is still securely locked away in the stables.
What do you make of this then, sir?
I was rather hoping you might be able to tell me.
I've not the faintest. But I noticed that it's finally gone down.
Has it now?
Aye, sir. It's been climbing all week, but finally went the other way this morning.
How odd. I wonder what caused that.
Hello. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, she's got a brigade cross.
Oh, God bless you, sir. It isn't often someone introduces themselves to the help. Caitlin Joyce, I'm the housekeeper here. If there's anything you need, just come right to me.
Oh, well, thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I'll try not to be a bother.
Nonsense, Lord knows. We could use someone normal at this damnable seance. Why the Marquess saw fit to risk our immortal souls bringing that Satanism here is beyond me. Why, I've half a mind to... Oh, don't mind me, sir. Just getting crotchety in my old age.
Cross to St. Brigid, one of the Irish patron saints. Knowing smile. I'm sure more about those around her than they would like. Oh, I can ask her about the missing doorway. I will definitely ask her about Evelyn. I've spoken to Miss Dean. Oh well, I don't know her, of course. It's her first time coming to the hotel. She seems like such a sweet girl. It's a sin we've allowed her to be at this ungodly thing. She's a girl who fell in with the wrong crowd, sir. Mark my words. I've got the smell for these things. Little quiet times with God is all she needs. Maybe that would make her think twice about going into Mr. Coventry's room every other day. Oh. Ask about her timetable. Oh well, I'll be cleaning up around the atrium bedroom corridors for most of the day. Not there, I'll most certainly be in the dining room, lunch at 1 and dinner at 7, don't you forget. Of course at 8, I'll be preparing that wretched masked ball in the ballroom. Tomorrow, I'm masked in the drawing room at noon, of course, lunch at 1. And that, I'm helping Sorsha with the dinner. I'll be in the ballroom much of the day, cleaning up after you lot, before being forced to attend this awful seance. Oh Lord, I hope this doesn't stop me getting into heaven. As this look like someone dropped this key in the hedge, maybe, Mr. Joyce. Might you know what it's for? That looks like one of the keys to the bathhouse lockers. Best you put it back where you found it. Someone will need that. Okay. The door in room 15, it's missing, as if it's been walled up. What? No, sir, it's on my rota, sure. Reminds me of, oh, sir, I wish you'd said nothing. I brought back a terrible, sad story for me. How the master can leave a portrait out of the man after what he did to those two. I won't go near the East Tower less than I have to. Even thinking about it gives me the chills. Seek something else, sir. Okay. Anything else I absolutely want to ask her about? I don't think so.
I'll be off, Mrs. Joyce.
God bless you, sir.
Stained hands, since I can't tell what. Something else about you. What is it? Oh, there it is. Dusty clothes. Either he's been recently moving around his old space or he's not cleaned that suit in a while.
Ah, good day. I don't believe we've met. My name is Simon Coventry. I'm a jeweler from London. Who might you be?
Declan Ward, sir. Pleased to meet you.
No, very pleased to meet you, I'm sure. This is my first séance, and I must say that everyone is so very interesting.
Well, I hope not to disappoint.
I'm sure you won't, dear boy. Now, can I help you?
Asking about Evelyn. Have you met Miss Dean? Not really, no. Every time I see her, she's exhausted from her day. I suppose this is an important event for her. Though I don't know the woman, I can tell she's a big fish in this pond. Sure, she'll find time for me by the time all of this is over. Interesting. He still thinks she's here and doing stuff. Strange occurrences. Probably nothing, you know, but sometimes I do think that there are more crows around here than there should be. Maybe this is what the Irish countryside is like, but it feels as if they're watching me, all of them. As mundane as it likely is, it's very unsettling. And your timetable. Talks look interesting. Hearing the Marquis talk about the building's history after a spot of lunch. Miss Callan's talking on the other world. I think it's called might be worth hearing. A spot of dinner at 7 before the fancy dress ball this evening. Must confess, I hope that doesn't run too late. Partying into the wee hours is behind me these days. As for tomorrow, I hope to make the doctor's talk at 3. Of course, I'm giving my own talk at 5. History of the region. And I'm interested in attending the silent dinner at 8. You just came here from England, London, and you're giving a talk at the history of the region. Okay. You had strange dreams. No, nothing interesting anyway. You mentioned you're a jeweler. I am, or rather I was. I ended up in London alone as a young lad, nothing to my name. My mother had loved jewels, and so as a result did I. I worked cleaning a shop at first. I was a well-spoken lad, as I say, I knew my stuff, so in time I was racing sales. One thing led to another, and time passed by all too quickly. Eventually I wound up with my own shop in London, did a tidy trade, earned enough to live well. No small feat in that city. I sold up when my wife passed. Didn't fill me in the same way it did before that. Still do enough to cover my needs, like clients and all that, but not a whole lot more. Your finds are there. Stained. Ah, so they are. My apologies. I must admit, I took some work with me. I was working on some pieces in my room before I stepped out. Should have done a better job cleaning up after myself.
And to you.
I do want to... I don't have the key for 15, but 7... is unassigned and unlocked, and so is 21. And so is 2. Okay. So, let's see if I can't find that key. Closet. Not all of them. Oh, I guess 15 might be Miss Dean's room. That's right. It's hidden. Oh. I see you there. Look under. There's a key. Oh, no. No, the forest is coming up here, but it's still secure. It's been a while since this bed was moved. Okay. Nice. Awesome. I now have a master key, which is good. Okay. And then southeast corridor key is missing. Atrium key is in the supply closet. Southwest key is lost in the basement storeroom. And then the northwest corridor is still securely locked away in the stable safe. Okay. 4. So I got the northeast corridor. Correct? Yeah, northeast corridor. So, oh, is it upper and lower? Ooh, does that mean I can go in there? Shh. Oh, don't forget to take your pills, everybody. I think that's the ballroom that's locked up there. Okay, I think this stuff is finally done for. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Okay, but if I were a supply closet, where would I be? Cleaning supplies. Okay. I should have a new storage closet. Someone on the other side, okay. Then I will not use my key. I should save. Dupree's travel papers in the United States. In exchange with Mr. Montavani and Mr. Dupree arranging a meeting for this weekend to discuss funeral rites. Meeting scheduled for 6 p.m. in the drawing room. After Miss Montavani's talk, which is at 5. So I could listen in. Drawings look like Evelyn Dean. Book on Irish mythology. There's a note on the inside. The devil on my shoulder. I hope you enjoy this book. Thank you for wanting to read it and for seeing me truly always. Your best friend, L. Interesting. This must be the urn he was talking about. Journal. How is this possible? It's uncanny. Evelyn Dean is the splitting image of my dearly departed friend. I thought her a ghost at first. Cannot be a coincidence, us meeting here like this. I am being asked, no, compelled to act upon this message. This cannot be allowed to happen. Write of it no more. I cannot dwell. I cannot feed the urge. The urge? What is happening to you, Mr. Dupree? This is the same image from my dream. Night after night I see this, but why? Whereas Maman Brigitte are engraved on her necklace.
I should close off the mystery of Miss Dean's bedroom. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
I guess I can always come back later. Oops. Dr. Callahan is in here. Notes on an event. It's a doctor preparing a research paper. These look like medical records, but they're masked by a sigil. Ooh. No. Stop doing that. Ah. I don't want to go that way. I want to go... Okay, I guess I have to go this way. Jeez, that was a tough one. This is notes on Miss Montavani. Cartridge does not long live. Regular heart rate is the onset of organ failure, weakness of the blood. It's not sure what's causing it. It seems to wouldn't help her anyway in this late stage. All I can do is minimize her pain. Interesting. Very used to develop photographs. I need to pen a letter. Note to self, request gramophone to a room so I can attempt to use this music to re-enter the dream and find out what's going on there. Various correspondence called place inside scientific studies. But this could have been handled with care. Okay. From Fia to Rari, ordering him home for the grand seance. Interesting. Oops. At least I am no longer on him. Miss Callahan's. Okay. Going to save again. I think I will do her room, and then that might be it for stream today. But this is exciting. Oh, journals. Bet that wee Jackeen has reached out to Rory too. I won't let her take him. I won't, whatever the place. Jackeen, I wonder if she means it's from Dublin. She doesn't feel kindly towards them. A letter from Fia to her sister-in-law. Instructions to allow no harm to come to her boy, Dr. Callahan, I assume, unless she wants something worse than a few white streaks to happen to her hair. She concerns that her son is wasting his time and risking his life with this mystical path. From reading this, it seems he is an acclaimed and respected doctor with the potential for quite a lucrative life ahead of him if only would focus on it. I had to make notes on the other guests. Erickson, a fraud, and a poor one at that. Barbosa. A poor lamb is lost here. There's no trace of actual magic. I'm fitting none of the staff would have any joy, but Hunter has training. This Vihidi discussion begins. Make sure everyone has directions for the hedge maze. Nope. Fail center is used. Oh. Journal. For the strange dreams, they all start innocent enough in the manner. Lots out of poly stores, seeing the spirals. Urge to attend to seance and become deeper over time. The staff, those I get anything from, their dreams have moved on from the seance. They have darker messages, frustration, a longing to leave, trapped animals. Stranger still, they seem to be experiencing one another's dreams. Like a big stew pot of experiences all mixed together. How is that? Rory is planning some newfangled investigation. I'll leave it to him. I need to stay focused on the well. Oh, is that just like a footstool thing? I think it is. Anything else? I guess I have her closet. Nothing of interest. Oops. Miss Hisham, I couldn't go in because she was in there already. But, whoops. So much stuff and not enough time. She's going to die very soon. I'm getting there. I got him and her at least. I still have a few on facts. Okay. 2 out of 9 facts unlocked. That's exciting. Yeah, there's a lot here. No, really? The crow does not caw. Yeah, okay. So we will save there. Thank you all for joining me today on this fun little mystery adventure. I'll definitely get more into it next Sunday. I will not be around tomorrow. I have some errands I need to run in the afternoon. So those are a bit more important than streaming, unfortunately, for you all. So I will see you next Saturday with some more Fields of Mysteria, finally. And then, yeah, also, I think I might only be giving Rhythm Doctor one more episode before I give up for it for now. I tried doing a bit more on my off time of levels I've already done before, except for that boss one at the end. And I understand, like, the beat mechanic, but I'm still terrible at it somehow. The hold mechanic, sorry. I'm somehow still terrible at it, even though I understand it now. So if I can't really get past that boss fight, I might just give up and start another game, which would probably be Dishonored 1, a game which I have played most of except for the end. So yeah, that will be for next week. Until then, I will see you later. Bye-bye.